Hey guys, it's me, the Harlingen Railfanner 83 here, and I'm sorry that it took me so long. I accidentally fell asleep, and I just barely woke up, so yeah. So this is part 2 of my hometown railroad crossings. And since I was done on Buchanan Avenue, which is the crossing south of this crossing, which is East Fillmore Avenue. Okay, so this crossing looks exactly the same as Buchanan Avenue, but I think there's some slight changes here. Yes, there's some slight changes here. There's some guardrails here. Oh, well, no, it's only for this signal right here. And there's the relay case. Oh yeah, the dot number is 432-450P. Yeah, this is mostly the industrial area of this side of the town, but that way is facing towards downtown Harlingen, and that way is facing towards Brownsville, Texas. And yeah, well, let's see what I got. I think I can. Yeah, I can make out what it is. Yeah, mostly all the signals have Western Colin Hayes bases. And if you want a little bit of a close-up of the dot number, it's right here. As I said, if you didn't see it, it's 432-450P. Lights here mostly have Western Colin Hayes second generation LEDs and the rear lights are slightly facing downwards a little bit. They probably refixed it because this is like in a earlier shot of this crossing. Anyways, if you guys say that these are Harman electronic bells, no, Harman electronic bells have 2 supports on it. Western Colin Hayes electronic bells have 4 supports on it. Anyways, this is Western Colin Hayes electronic bell on this crossing. Oh yeah, the gate lights here are incandescent. They are, let's see what these are. I think these are Ricoh incandescent gate lights. The second signals are mostly the same. Oh yeah, the gate mechanisms are all Western Colin Hayes gate mechanisms here. Mostly in Harlingen, they use that. They use mostly Western Colin Hayes stuff. I mean, it is surprising to find SafeTran here. Now I'm gonna head further down the line, and I'm gonna show you a closed railroad crossing. It's on, I think it's on Pierce Avenue. I think so. Come on. So this bank, before this bank was built, there was a road. There's a street here. There weren't signals here, but it was before. It was before the early 2000s. So I don't know when this bank was built. It was probably built by I'd say the late 1990s or in the middle of it, the middle of 1990s. I don't quite say, but yeah, there is a closed railroad crossing here. Let's see if I can see it. No, it's on the other side. I'm gonna go onto the other side because there's a street on the other side. Oh yeah, mostly down. There's only the 2 big railroad crossings here. Okay, so this is Tyler Avenue. It also carries Texas State Route 206, and it's also a spur street. So it's surprising. Okay, so Southwest Street. All right, here it is. It's right here. This is it. Let's see. It's on, let's see. Oh, it's West Polk Avenue. That's the closed street. So yeah, this is actually the closed railroad crossing. So on the other side, this is before the bank was built. Most likely crossbucks were here. Sorry, my mom is screaming. I'm really sorry. Anyways, I came to this crossing in I believe like 2016. Yeah, I came to this crossing 2016 before this channel was made. Let's see. There was a malfunction here. Because I was coming home from seeing like documenting railroad crossings here in downtown, because I figured out that the Van Buren Railroad Crossing, Van Buren Avenue, it's 2 crossings south. Okay, so that's Harrison Avenue over there, and the crossing after Harrison Avenue, that's Van Buren Avenue. This is Tyler Avenue, also Texas State Route 206 with Spur Street on it. Anyways, this is all these streets here are one-way streets, so yeah. So Tyler Avenue goes I believe north. Yeah, this is a northbound street. So the overhead lights are mostly Harman 12 by 20 inch lights with Western Colin Hayes 2nd generation LEDs. Let me see what the cantilevers are. Okay, I don't know, but I don't know because the label got ripped off, but it's mostly silver. If you want to see more close up, there's the Harman lights. Harman, yeah. Oh, look at what we got here. We got a cap here. These are the caps you don't really see that much. But oh, I think I see a little let's see, smear on it. So that means there was a bell here. Well, only back then. The only bells that are here are the Western Colin Hayes electronic bells. Okay, so Van Buren Avenue used to have 2 Western Colin Hayes electronic bells. Now it has 1 General Sentinels Type 2 electronic bell and 1 Western Colin Hayes electronic bell. So it's a very not popular mix. It's a very quite interesting mix. So I don't know why Union Pacific would mix that. Oh yeah, the whole line is owned by Union Pacific. There's actually a branch line that's Kansas City Southern runs the line, but Union Pacific has trackage rights over it. So that means the line is owned by Kansas City Southern, but all the signals were put in by Union Pacific. So that's interesting right there. Let's see. One of the signals has a guardrail here, which is has damaged guardrail. So this means there actually was an accident back then. So I think it did a little damage to this signal, so this signal is most likely replaced. I don't know about the cantilever. Mostly gone with it too. Okay, so the lights here are Harman. Wait, did I say 12 by 20 inch lights? Yeah, I think I said 12 by 20 inch lights, Harman. Yeah, Harman 12 by 20 inch lights. It has the same cap as the second signal. Let's see. The mass lights here are Western Colin Hayes 12 by 24 inch lights with Western Colin Hayes 2nd generation LEDs. Okay, now for the next crossing, which is Harrison Avenue. To be quite sure, the only roads that are busy are Tyler and Harrison because they're the biggest roads here of downtown. Okay, so this West Harrison Avenue, there's a crossing further down. Okay, as you can see, there's the older emergency information, and these are the old emergency informations. These are the new emergency informations. So let me see if I can get the dot number of this crossing. I don't know if it's on the relay case or anything like that, but oh, here it is. Here it is. Okay, so the dot number is 432452K. Okay, so this crossing has the same mix as Van Buren Avenue. This signal has a General Signals Type 2 electronic bell, judging by the look of it. And this signal has a Western-Colton-Hayes electronic bell. And down there's Jackson Avenue. Yeah, that's the old replacement for Van Buren Avenue. You can see right there. And I remember there used to be a track here. I don't know what. There's just a piece of track right here. I think Union Pacific removed it at some point. Oh yeah, this used to be the old train station because Union Pacific used to be a passenger line, like I'd say let's see, in the 50s. Yeah. And they would always stop here. And now it's turned into a let me see, a golf cart sales point. Yeah, it sells golf carts now. It's totally different now. And the same dot number is on the relay case. The milepost is 24.79. Okay, let's see. I don't know why Union Pacific uses Western-Colton-Hayes lights as their mast lights and Harmon lights as their overhead lights. It's just weird. Okay, so anyways, let's see. The lights here are Western-Colton-Hayes 12 by 24 inch lights, and the overhead lights are most likely Harmon 12 by 20 inch lights. All with Western-Colton-Hayes second generation LEDs. Oh yeah, the cantilevers are mostly here Harmon cantilevers. Oh no. Oh no, the cantilevers at Taft Avenue are Modern Industries cantilevers. So these are most likely Modern Industries cantilevers. No, they're Harmon. Yeah, they're Harmon. Modern Industries cantilevers are most likely different. So yeah, on to Van Buren. This crossing is also one-way street, but this one's also northbound. I think so. Yeah. So this crossing also has the older emergency information. Let's see. Relay case is right here. And Jackson Avenue has the extremely long gates. I don't know why Union Pacific put extremely long gates on Jackson Avenue. Most likely to guard the whole entire street. Anyways, this is an older shot of the crossing. Here it has the Western-Colton-Hayes mechanical bell on it. That's the first one. And the other one's another Western-Colton-Hayes mechanical bell on it. And surprisingly, these lights are Western-Colton-Hayes 12 by 20 inch lights. They look like they're incandescent. I don't know. Wait, let me see. Let me take a closer look at it. Can you guys see that? I think they're incandescent. Yeah, I could say they're incandescent Western-Colton-Hayes 12 by 20 inch lights. Yeah, that's gonna be a surprise right here. Okay, now for the next crossing, which I just told you about, which is Jackson Avenue. This crossing is a southbound crossing also, just like Harrison. Yeah, I think so, yeah. And that right there is that's actually an unused track, which the Rio Grande Valley Switching Railroad used to run on. Yes, they use that spur. But now, as you can see, it's cut off now. That was facing towards, that was the real industrial part. This was just all the beginning. Okay, so surprisingly, this crossing has a Safe Trend mix and a Western Colton Hayes mix. This signal has all Western Colton Hayes lights. This signal has a pair of Safe Trend 12 by 24 inch lights. Most likely, Western Colton Hayes second generation LEDs. Oh no, wait. I think. Let me see. Yep, those are Safe Trend lights. 12 by 24 inch lights. Okay, this signal replaced the signal with a Griswold gate mechanism, Safe Trend 8-inch lights, and a Safe Trend mechanical bell. It still had the extremely long gate, but that was in 2007. I think up until I'd say at the end of 2007 it got replaced. It most likely got knocked down and got replaced by this signal. It was actually in the same position as it. But as you can see, you can barely see it. It's actually, I think it's mounted on a platform. And these side lights are facing towards a parking lot. Anyways, the lights here are Western Colton Hayes 12 by 24 inch lights with Western Colton Hayes second generation LEDs. Same for the other signal. Yeah, these have extremely long gates at it. Both of the bells here are Western Colton Hayes electronic bells. Oh yeah, this signal was perfectly fine back then. This signal was the same. But I don't think it had the blue emergency informations on it. And to your surprise, this is actually the famous street of Harlingen. Okay, now to go on to let's see, Fair Park Boulevard number 1. Yes, there's 2 crossings on it. One is owned by Union Pacific, the other one's owned by Rio Valley, let's see, Rio Valley Switching Company. Yes, that's literally the railroad name. And actually, they use exempt HLCX engines, which is kind of awesome, since this is the only time you can find it. This is actually their beginning of the line. They begin in this town. Okay, so here's Fair Park Boulevard. This crossing has 2 tracks, but I think the second track is used for switching reasons. Yeah, that's number 2 right there. I'm going to start with number 2 because this is my favorite crossing on this street right here. And right over there is the Harlingen Police Station. Right over there. Look at that. That's their engines right there. Green and yellow striped engines. Okay, yeah, both of the bells here are Western Colton Hayes mechanical bells. All the lights here are Western Colton Hayes 12 by 20 inch lights, and they are incandescent lights. You can see it right there. What incandescent Western Colton Hayes 12 by 20 inch lights. And look at this. Look at all this. Okay, I think that's a relay case. Okay, that's a piece of mast signal. That's a General Signals type 2 electronic bell. That's a mast with a crossbuck. Those are the lenses. Yeah, this is most likely the scrapyard. This is most likely scrapyard for all of these signals. There's new gates right there. Those are gate mechanisms. What a sad sight. And plus, this thing's located in between both of these crossings. Down there is their line, but there's a spur that actually comes off of the Union Pacific that goes onto their line. But this is the only point that they can go onto their line. Because back then, I think Union Pacific built these crossings. Let me see. Yeah, there's nothing on the relay case. I could tell that it was right there, but I'm guessing they removed it. Okay, let me find the dot number. Oh, crap, this wire's in the way. Okay, got it. You just let it to focus. Okay, it's 432-458U. Base here is the Western Toll and Hayes base. Here's the newer emergency information. What?
Don't be staying up all night.
Okay.
You need to get your sleep schedule right, because school's already starting.
Okay. Sorry guys, that was my mom again. My god. Okay, this signal has a damaged guardrail in it. I think the other signal has one. Yeah, the other signal has an intact one. So either there's like a object that hit the guardrail and damaged it, or guardrail damaged it. And I think there is a car that came over and most likely damaged it. And this road is awfully busy. Okay, that way is facing towards Rio Grande City, that's where the end of the line is. That way's facing towards Wilson Road number 2. There's number 3 is abandoned, which I showed you in the very first video. And actually, Wilson Road number 2 got replaced by a pair of crossbucks back then, but that was only like in 2008. Here's one last look of the depressing sight. Now let's go on to number 1. I can tell let's see. I think this first grade here is a mixture of concrete and rubber. This one is, I believe, yeah, it's the same thing. Concrete, rubber. That way is facing towards Jackson Avenue. That way is facing towards Wilson Road number 1. Only on this first track right here. This track only gets in use. This one, I don't know about. The tracks are all rusted, by the way, so yeah, judging by the condition of the track, I don't think they're using this line that much. This part's perfectly fine, and the relay case is surprisingly huge. Okay, all the lights are Western Toll Hayes 12 by 20 inch lights. And both of the side lights are mounted on extended pipes. For some reason, I don't know why. Yeah, both of the bells here are let's see. These lights here are, I believe, Washington Hayes 12 by 20 inch lights, and these, 12 by 24 inch lights, and these are Washington Hayes 12 by 24 inch lights as well. And also the bell here is a Washington Hayes electronic bell as well. Now for Wilson Road. Yeah, most likely there's a bunch of cars here. And I could tell they haven't been switched here they haven't switched on those tracks in a long time. And by the way, these same cars are still here. They're still here. Okay, now I'm approaching Wilson Road now. And Wilson Road number 2 surprisingly has 5 tracks in it. I think this one has 2 tracks. Most likely. Yeah, it has 2 tracks. So this is Wilson Road. This crossing has this signal has a Safe Turn Type 3 electronic bell at it, and the lights here at Washington Hayes 12 by 20 inch lights. No, wait. They're 12 by 24 inch lights, and these are most likely Safe Turn 12 by 20 inch lights. That's Wilson Road number 2. These are brand new signals actually. Yeah, there's 5 tracks in it. You can see it right there. There's a relay case right there. Traffic facing, let's see, north to Industrial Boulevard. And there's a track there's a track over here that goes on to the abandoned Edinburgh branch. If you saw my first video of that, that's the abandoned Edinburgh branch. Okay, yeah, this signal has Washington Hayes 12 by 20, I think 12 by 24 inch lights and a mixture of 12 by 20 inch lights. 12 by 20 inch lights are the side lights. 12 by 24 inch lights are the main mast lights, rear and front lights. Okay, I'm believing in, let's see, in June of 2016, they were doing construction on this road right here, so no one could have gone on here because back then the road was really, really rough back then. And here's the 5-track Wilson Road, number 2. Right there's the relay case, which is inside that. Strangely enough, there's another relay case inside there. Yeah, that's near a relay case. Down there, the 5th track is a way to inside the cotton factory, which is right there. This is this side. This is, I think, the most active side. And here's where they switch. This is actually the Union Pacific Rail Yard. They mostly switch over here. Let's see. Equipment here is most likely, let's see. Yeah, these are RSI 12 by 24 inch lights. Let's see. The bell here is General Sales Type 2 electronic bell. Oh, I think the base is different. That's interesting. Okay, if one of you guys live in Harlingen, if you know what this base is, tell me in the comments below so I can recognize this. And this is most likely either, yeah, it's a safe train-gate mechanism. And to give you a close-up of the back of the lights, yeah, RSI. And I think the gate lights are unknown. I don't know. Wait, let me go to the other side. I think these are energy LED gate lights. I'm thinking the LEDs here are let's see, Harman dotted LEDs. Yeah, they're Harman dotted LEDs because I can just see it in the lenses. And the second signal is most likely the same. Okay, now I'm gonna show you there's a crossing that's like near here. Okay, it's on Commerce Street. Okay. Here it is. This is it. Let's see here. Let's see. Crap. Yeah, this is the beginning of the actual line. This is the real beginning of it. So this is the very first crossing on the line. Let's see. These cantilevers are older Harman cantilevers. I'm believing so. Let me see. Let me take a look at it. Yep, this is an older Harman cantilever. The lights here, I believe, are Westerco and Hayes? Wait, no, wait. These are USNS 12 by 20 inch lights. I think so. Yeah, the relay case is right over here. Hold on. Yep, I think these are USNS 12 by 20 inch lights. I think for the same up here. No. On older Westerco and Hayes 12 by 20 inch lights. With, I believe, Westerco and Hayes second generation LEDs. This Westerco and Hayes electronic bell. No, this had a Westerco and Hayes mechanical bell. What are these? These are literally ungate lights. These I have never seen before. Now I'm gonna go to the other side of the crossing, since they are both separated from each other. Okay, this has the clear lenses. Surprisingly. Oh yeah, the lights here are USNS 12 by 24 inch lights, I believe so. Bell here is Westerco and Hayes electronic bell. Let me see. The lights here, the overhead lights are, let's see. Westerco and Hayes 12 by 24 inch lights. The median signal has a crooked crossbuck here. Let's see. I believe. Yep, those are Westerco Hayes 12 by 24 inch lights. Now going on US Highway 77. Okay, so this is the second to last crossing before I end the video. Okay, let's see here. Let's just get it to focus. Okay, so this crossing is most likely the same, well, almost the same, similar to Fair Park Boulevard number 1. Okay, so all the lights here are most likely Washington Hayes 12 by 20 inch lights. This crossing has a Washington Hayes electronic bill, one of them, and the other one, on the other hand, had another one back then. I think it was in 2007. Yeah. I don't see any older emergency informations. All I see is this one. Okay, that number here is 43246. Let's see. I'm gonna see it on here. Crap, they removed. It's mostly came off. And it's not on the other signal as well, so. Oh yeah, the relay case is right there. I can't see it because the sunlight's literally beaming on it. Okay, it's 4324621. Yeah. I think that's it. Lights here, Washington Hayes 12 by 20. Ooh, let's see. We got ourselves the rear lights here are Washington Hayes 12 by 24 inch lights. The front lights here are Washington Hayes 12 by 20s. The side lights are also 12 by 20s as well. I think the gate lights here are Ricoh incandescent gate lights. Okay, so further down the road is the last Union Pacific crossing of Harlingen, yeah. Yeah. I gave you a surprise, right? This is Texas 400. This is Texas State Route 499 loop. Yes. I gave you a big surprise here. Yes, this is the same road as Ed Carey Drive. So, this changes to Primera Road, which is right here. Okay, so this is an older picture of. This is an older shot of this crossing. These Washington Hayes mechanical bells are not here anymore. Let's see. The second replacements were Washington Hayes electronic bells, and now since those are gone now, this Washington Hayes electronic bell still remains, and there's another one mounted on a PVC. There's a PVC pipe mounts a, let's see, a General Signals Type 2 electronic bell. Yeah. And the cantilevers here are most likely Harman cantilevers. No, I think they're Modern Industries. No. Lights here are, let's see, they are Washington Hayes 12 by 20 inch lights. These are 12 by 24 inch lights. These are 12 by 20 inch. These are also 12 by 20 inch. 12 by 20 inch, 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 and 12 by 24 inch. Yeah. So okay, so right here is Primera Road. That way is facing towards Combs, which I'll show you in the next video. There's only like 3 railroad crossings there, but I'll just show you it in the next video. So yeah. So, yeah, this was all my hometown railroad crossings. Oh, yeah, this is Primera Road number 1. Number 2 is owned by the, let's see, Union Pacific Railroad, but it's abandoned. Yeah, it's abandoned. It's on the Edinburgh branch. So, yeah. Okay, so, this was it. I took you this far. The whole line of Harlingen, Texas. Oh yeah. So, oh crap. Oh, sorry about that. No. So yeah, let me get rid of that.